Hey, what's up, Minutemen? Kevin here, and welcome back to Ark Survival, The Adventures of Bruce. I keep introducing it like that. One of these days, somebody's just going to get confused. They're going to watch this for the first time and be like, The Adventures of Bruce, what is that? Is that a mod? Is that an expansion pack? No, this is just the grand adventures of good old Bruce here. And as you can see, guys, we are in the Crated Crib right now. Wanted to kick things off today. I took a little stroll. We stripped down. So Bruce is back in his birthday suit. Took a quick fast travel via the beds over to here because I wanted to check on our metal. I was thinking that we'd probably start off the episode by taking Queequeg on a journey over here so that we could pick up a whole bunch of the metal ingots that have smelted down. But what I forgot to take into account, I just kind of thought they would be all done. But actually, the the spark powder that is used to fuel these can only get this far into a full refining forge worth of metal. So I'm just going to have to fill another... Actually, you know what we could probably do? I could probably take out some of this metal, stash it over here, and then put even more spark powder into them so that next time it probably will be all done. There we go. Using our noggins. So we've got how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. We could put 2 full stacks in each one, and then I guess we'll see how far that gets us. Sweet, guys. So even though we don't actually have all of the metal smelted down yet, we've already got, 897 metal ingots. And there's going to be plenty more where that came from, because the beacons have been relit and Gondor calls for aid. So why don't we head back to the base and see if Rohan will answer, and see if we can't come up with any more Lord of the Rings references for lighting fires. Beautiful. Here we are, home sweet home. Oh, and these are actually still here. Awesome. I thought that we would have lost those forever. When I fast traveled, it actually told me that we'd lost 50 trank arrows, which was weird because I had completely emptied the inventory. This is all that I saw. So I don't know exactly how I was carrying 50 invisible trank arrows, but we got them back, which is great because we're going to need those today. I've got a plan of attack. I came up with sort of a shopping list. We've got our grocery list of things that we want to do today. And first thing was retrieve the metal. Check, sort of. We went over and it wasn't finished, but we checked up on it. So next time we'll be able to hopefully get back over there with Queequeg and round up as much as possible. I'm not even entirely sure how much he's going to be able to carry. That 898, or whatever it was, 897, I forget exactly, I think 897, could very well fill his weight capacity. So we could even theoretically go get it right now. Let's see, how much can you hold? Weight of 951. Yeah, so I think that would probably be the max. It would actually take 3 or 4 trips even to get all of that metal back. Should we do that? I think maybe we'll hold off. We'll wait until we have a bit more metal ready, just in case he actually can carry more, if I'm doing the math wrong, in case it doesn't correlate exactly. But I think that I'm right about that. How many times before have I thought I was right? And that's what always gets us into trouble. So, enough thinking. Let's just go from our gut here. I'm going to hold off until next time to go get that metal. But the next thing that I did want to do today was somebody gave... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off on that. We've got a nice variety of things between crafting, exploring, and all that good stuff. But the next thing that I'd like to do is take Jabba over into the swamp and take him out for a test drive, because we are going to need some cementing paste. If not today, then very soon, since that was the whole point of getting Jabba to begin with. And we also need some chitin, because we're... Oh, we got to load up on all of our stuff. Almost forgot, we got to re-equip ourselves because we had stripped down. But the chitin armor is still broken. At least some of it. I patched up some of it, but we didn't have enough chitin to go the distance, so we're still wearing the hide stuff. And in order to patch up the chitin stuff completely, we can use Jabba as well, because he's awesome for both getting chitin and the cementing paste. So I'm going to throw all our stuff back in where it's supposed to be, and then we'll take Jabba off for a ride. Alright guys, so we've got our loadout pretty much all set. Everything's back in its proper place. We don't have a whole hell of a lot of shotgun ammo. We used up most of that last time just trying to get our ass out of the cave alive. But we do have some rifle ammo, and the crossbow is all loaded up with trank arrows. And I just repaired our basic tools, including the metal sword, so we should be able to defend ourselves with that if we need it. I think it will probably take Bird Person to carry Jabba over there. That way we can always use Bird Person to fight off any nasties that we might run into that Jabba or ourselves cannot handle. The last thing I want to do before we head over there, it looks like night might even be closing in, so I'll have to decide whether we want to wait for morning to do that, or if we just brave the darkness, because Bruce fears no darkness, as we well know by now. But The last thing that I did want to do before we go over there, we're actually running low on meat. So I need to cook up a bit more meat, and I cannot wait until we finally get one of those industrial cookers or wherever they're called, so that we can just go out on a hunting mission with Coco, shred some dinos, come back with 500 meat, and just cook them all at once. Slap them in a fridge, and then we're good on cooked meat for a while. But we actually do have to cook up a little bit more right now, so let me find some meat, and I'll be right back. So while we're waiting for a few seconds for that meat to cook up, I can give you guys just a little taste of what's probably going to be coming down the pipeline today. First of all, Dingus over here. Something that somebody brought up in the comments. I apologize. I really need to write down the names of who gives me these tips because you guys deserve your proper credit. I'll have to start doing that, writing down names of people who give me good tips so that if I do follow up on them in the next episode, you guys get credit where credit is due. So, whoever you are, thank you for giving me the idea of creating a wooden cage. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing in the game, but I guess you can craft a wooden cage that you can stuff small tames into so that you can set them to wander and they won't wander away, which is exactly what we need for Dingus, because I'm always afraid that with Ark, God knows that it never, ever, ever glitches. But should that day ever come, I don't want Dingus here to glitch through the walls and just disappear into the wilderness, never to be seen or heard from again. I don't think I checked when I first booted up the game here. I don't think yet. It's still not ready, which this is taking a surprising amount of time. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong? You guys, give me tips, as always, if I'm doing something wrong here. I've got the feces, the different types of feces in here. I feel like it's been about 15 minutes at least, you know, between last time and this time. So I don't know why he hasn't converted that yet. I don't know. But in any case, when we do get back from the swamp with Jabba, I think that we're going to construct that metal cage. And then the other things I'd like to work on today, I wanted to maybe try crafting a grappling hook, just because they seem like fun. We don't really need them for any practical reasons right now, but it seems like kind of a cool thing that we can experiment with, play around a little bit. We do have a little bit of metal left here. I don't know if we're going to have all the ingredients we need to craft it, but if we don't, we can always try that out next time. Beyond that, I wanted to go do a little bit of exploring. I wanted to go down into the cave close to us, because as I started talking about last time, part of the game that we haven't even really touched on is all of the artifacts that are hidden in the caves. So I kind of wanted to go down into the cave that's closest to us, since it's probably, at least it seems, a little bit more tame than the one that we went to last time, although we do overheat in there. Ooh, that's another thing. Alright, I'll have to look into that and wait and see if we do that today or if we hold off for another time, because I think that we need ghillie armor. I think that we need to craft ghillie armor in order to survive down there, unless there's some kind of a soup that we can craft up. Well, I'll check into that a little bit later in the episode. And then beyond that, I also wanted to tame something large that you guys have been requesting. I've seen a number of comments asking me to do this, and now I think it's finally time. I haven't done it yet because, one, there's really no space, and two, because we haven't had a need for it. But that big-ass dino over yonder, there's actually two of them, 03, 04, there's a large squad, a pod even, of brontosauruses over there. So we're going to pick us out a nice fat juicy one and try to tame him up today. And we actually do have a reason for it, beyond just doing it because we need to tame a bronto at some point. I've been talking for a couple episodes now about creating a new base out over the water over here. And a technique that I've seen done in some other YouTubers' videos, probably, I forget exactly where I saw it, probably Slipgator or maybe some others, when they're building something big so that they don't waste resources, they actually craft a whole bunch of thatch stuff, like thatch foundations, walls, ceilings, the whole works, and then build it first out of thatch, and then later go back and replace the actual thatch building or the thatch structures with wood or stone or metal or whatever you want to build it out of, because thatch is so cheap and easy that you can build these things, and if you make mistakes you can tear it down and it's really no big deal. So you can kind of experiment. It's the closest thing that Ark has to creative mode. As soon as you get enough resources, you can just build endless thatch and experiment, and then you can always, you know, replace them later with the actual material that you want to use. So the Bronto is by and large the best dino for collecting thatch, and especially where there's that forest up there. 2 seconds, guys. I want to bump up this gamma where it is nighttime. There we go. That should be a little better. There's that forest right up over there. So I think that we'll probably tame a Bronto so that we can go and get endless thatch from that forest. And that's pretty much what I had in mind today. So let's see how much meat that we have, and then we can go off on our adventure with Jabba. Alright, that brings us up to 25 pieces, so it's not quite a full stack, but that's probably enough. We can just let the rest of it continue cooking up, so hopefully it'll be here when we get back. Nice tasty treat for Bruce after his long night out there, killing mosquitoes with giant frogs. Come on, bird person. Let's take Jabba, go kill some mosquitoes. I don't know exactly what the weight limit is on Jabba, so I don't know how much he's actually going to be able to hold after he processes it. But we don't need a whole lot today anyways, because we're not planning on crafting anything with a whole bunch of cementing paste. We only need a little bit more chitin, but this will be a good experiment. This will be sort of a test run to test the limits of his frog powers. Sweet, here we go. Swampalicious. Oh, there's ants down there too. I don't know if it works with ants. I read mosquitoes, I read dragonflies. I'm not sure. Bird person, I'm going to set you to follow just in case, because I don't want something spooking you and then you run off and disappear on me. Let's try this out. There were a couple of ants right here. So you killed it, and oh wow, it does work. It works with ants. Fantastic. Wow, that is pretty awesome. Look at that. I know that the higher you boost up the melee damage, the more resources you get for every bug that you kill, but that alone... wait, wrong inventory. Yeah, that got 14 cementing paste and 14 chitin. So that's awesome. That's so much quicker than actually processing your own cementing paste. Wow. Haven't been able to find a lot more bugs yet. Although, what I actually read on the wiki or the Gamepedia as I was... Wait, what is that? Oh, it's just a Dimorphodon. As I was reading up on how to properly use the Jabba, how to properly use the Jabba, is if you kill something in the swamp. You know, the bugs are obviously attracted to dead things, so that's kind of the quickest way to make stuff show up. So why don't we just grab bird person here for a few seconds, murder something, just murder something dead, and then hopefully that'll draw out the bugs so that we can get the cementing paste that we need. Oh wait, there's a bug actually right there. I think that we can just aggro that one, and then the whole horde should come streaming in. Where did I see it? There it is. Oh, no, come back, mosquito. There we go. Are more going to come now? Yes, here they come. I think. Oh, wait, no. That's actually a raptor attacking bird person. Come on, come here. Come on, bird person. Everybody's helping out. It's a team effort. I don't want to accidentally, yeah, I'll just let them kill it. I don't want to swing the sword and accidentally hit bird person. That'd probably do more damage than the raptor. Sweet, well, we've got our dead body now. Hopefully that'll attract the bugs that we need. That other one that I killed, I don't know where that landed. I'm not exactly sure where to find it. Oh god, we got a snake. We got a snake! Where's bird person? Oh, bird person's fighting it. No, I don't like that. I don't like the looks of that. Let's whistle for peace. Pull bird person out of there. I'm perfectly fine going back to kill it myself as long as I'm controlling bird person. I just don't want her to get knocked out. Come here. Come here. Come here. There we go. Yeah, that torpor's up a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. And the snake is coming in hot too. Alright, we gotta go in for the kill here. I killed the Titanabo. Okay, sweet. Whew. Oh, awesome. There's actually a ton of mosquitoes here now too. Come on, get him. Can I jump and stick out the tongue? I don't think you can in midair. Alright, this is such a trial by fire. I don't know what the proper technique is. Am I supposed to kill them first and then just lick their dead bodies off the ground? That's probably what I'm supposed to do. Let me try that. Let me try that. I just don't want to aggro the Bronto by mistake. Oh god, bird person. Did I accidentally hit you? Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is way too much danger for a bird person just being around mosquitoes. Oh god. Taking heat, bird person. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, 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 not at. Oh no! No! Oh, what? How does that happen? Am I being stung by a snake too? This is why I hate. Oh god, I'm out cold. Are these things gonna kill me? These mosquitoes are gonna kill me. Everything's breaking. Killed by mega Nuras. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. Oh god. Alright. Well, we're used to this by now. So let's figure out exactly how we're gonna recover. We need to get over to here. What is that? About 62, 68, or 9? Well, I wish I could say I was surprised by that, but We're so used to these things at this point. Let's just grab Terry, what do we call it? Terry Howard III? Yeah, Terry Howard III. We're going to head over there and see if we can't just grab all that stuff before it disappears. You guys know the drill at this point. I will gladly accept partial responsibility for what just happened, but I mean, you guys saw what that was. Bird person was just stuck in the tree, not fleeing at all. Like, how are you supposed to... I don't even know. I don't know how you're supposed to command your troops so perfectly when they get stuck on everything in their path. It's constantly a problem between this and survival of the fittest. You know, I don't want to be a complainer. I'm just saying, you know, the game has its bugs. It's got bugs on its bugs. And that was just, you know, heartbreaking as always, but I think that we'll be able to bounce back from this pretty quickly. Every once in a while I go back and scroll through some of the old videos, and very early on, I forget which episode it was, you know, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there, Don't Get Attached. It's the name of the episode, and that's the name of the game. Oh boy, alright, so let's find exactly, I think we were over this way more, we had come over to this side of the swamp. Yeah, it should be right over in this neck of the woods. Yep, there's Jabba right there, and there's my bag. Hopefully that snake is gone. Alright, there's a whole bunch of Meganora still floating around. Let's just get our stuff so we get all armored up really quick. Take all from inventory. Okay. Where is our hotbar? Wait, is that not... Oh, that wasn't our stuff, was it? That was bird person's stuff. Okay. But we were pretty much in the same area. We gotta be right around here somewhere. Here we go. That's us. Alright, back in fighting shape. What is happening? Terry. Oh god. Terry, come here. Come here. This is not working. I'm not comfortable. This is not a very comfortable situation. We've got our rifle. We can... actually, we've still got one shot left in the shotgun. If we need to make peace with this Sarco. Alright, that should have done some pretty good damage. And then, let's finish you off. We got some rifle shots. That ought to do some good stuff. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's finish him. Oh god, that was... I think that was just a horrible, horrible shot right there. There we go. Yeah, you better do a dead guy backflip. You don't mess with my Terry Howard. Come on. Really, how are you supposed to survive in these swamps? There's just no way. There's no safe place to park your bird. You either have to hop all the way over here on Jabba. I don't know what else I can do unless I park Terry up on top of this rock, maybe? Because nothing is actually attacking Jabba. Oh, wait, that's not true. That's not true. They're attacking Jabba. Jabba, come here. And I can't... Oh, my God. These swamps. Come on, Jabba. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Can you follow, please? Alright, so at least he moves pretty quickly as long as he doesn't pass out. As long as Terry doesn't pass out. Is the torpor going down? Okay. Good, good, good. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Jabba's right down there underneath. Oh, these swamps are so stressful. They're worse than the caves, I think. There's just so many venomous and aggressive things in the swamp. We're probably better off. I don't know why we even... why did we come to the swamp in the first place? I think I had read in the wiki that it's just generally a better area to find bugs. Like, there's a dragonfly right now, or whatever they are, that we can actually use. But the mosquitoes, the Meganoras are everywhere. There's no reason that we couldn't just kill something down by the beach, and then Meganoras are probably going to show up. Well, we've got these bugs on our tail right now, so there's no reason we can't lure them down to the beach if they stay on us, which they are, kill them, and then just have Jabba digest them down into beautiful paste and chitin. So what do we got? 16 chitin and 30 cementing paste. I don't know if that's going to be enough chitin for us to finish fixing up everything. It might be close. We're pretty close to the swamp. This could be mistakes on top of mistakes. But why don't we just leave Terry parked here for a minute and then take Jabba single-handedly into the swamp and see if we can just round up a little bit more supplies. Alright, let's just try this out for a second. Let's see what happens if we shiv this Dilo. Let's see if more bugs show up. Looks like we're coming up empty-handed, guys. I can see a couple bugs off in the distance over there, but the swamp just really kind of makes me nervous with all the snakes and stuff swimming around. And I don't want to leave Terry alone for too long. I would hate to lose 2 out of our 3 birds in the same day. So we managed to get 10 more chitin, and we've got a whole bunch of cementic base. So this technique is awesome for cementic based, but I think that we actually got a lot more chitin off of the trilobites. It's just a matter of being able to find them now that we killed 98% of their population. So hopefully that's going to be enough chitin for us. Let's head back and see, because obviously the swamp is pure death for us right now, but maybe you guys can give me some better techniques and strategies for how I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you've got tips for the future about how I should handle taking Jabba into the swamp. I gotta hand it to him, Jabba actually hustles along pretty good. He's been keeping up with Terry for the most part. Lags behind a little bit, but let me see if I can spin this around. Look at that. He's moving. He's hopping right along. Alright guys, well, we did lose Bird Person out there for the sake of about 40 cementic paste and 20 chitin, which is a shame, and I will mourn the best I can. After so much mourning, you know, you kind of get used to the dino deaths. But I think what we're probably going to do to make up for Bird Person's loss is next time, if we take Queequeg over to the volcano anyways to pick up a whole bunch of the metal, we can tame an Argentavis while we're over there and just follow back. So that's probably what we'll do to recover from that. Let's check and see. Let's make sure that we have enough chitin. I already picked up all of it. You can hang on to the cementing paste for now, good sir. And chitin. Do we have enough? Leggings. We can't repair. What do we need? Hide. We got to add a little bit more hide. We've got 5 pieces on us. Okay, so that's actually enough for that. The helmets, I don't think we're gonna have any left over. No, we still need 4 more pieces of hide from somewhere. Alright, let me find them. And not only that, but now that we died again, yeah, crotch shots and Bruce's hat. Fantastic. So at least we got that out of it. That's sort of the silver lining. The only silver lining that the game gives us every time something goes horribly wrong. At least we get our hat back. So we've got all our chitin stuff all tripped out. Wooden cage. We wanted to take a look at a wooden cage today. So let's go ahead and jump in. I am 100% sure that we don't have the engram yet, because I didn't know it existed. Wooden cage. There it is. 10 engram points. Portable cage in which to imprison victims. Right? Can we imprison friends as well? Let's learn the engram, and what do we need for it? Wooden cage, 110 wood, 30 thatch, and 25 fiber. Alright, let's round that stuff up. Sweet. So we've got our cage. Now let's just figure out a good place to keep it. Seeing as it is like our oil and poop factory, I might actually throw it over here for now. Seems kind of a fitting place. So if we drop that right there, I have no idea how this works. Do we just open it up like a regular door? Open, hold for more options. You can either lock it, unlock it, pick up the wooden cage. So we can actually move it, maybe? With dinos in it? What happens if we pick it up? Oh. Alright. Does that mean that we can actually carry it around in our inventory? Let me try that again. In our inventory with something inside of it? I have no idea. But let's do the best we can. Let's open up the door and see if we can't get our beetle, what do we call it, dingus? Let's see if we can't get dingus inside the cage. I really don't know how to get it in here. Because as soon as they reach like a certain radius away from you, they stop because they think they're close enough. And there's no way that I can pick it up. And it still hasn't. I must be doing this wrong. Can turn fecal matter into oil and compost, but only when wandering. Weird. What is happening? Who's fighting? Did I leave somebody outside? There's nothing going on in here. What? Why are you scaring me with this music? There's nothing happening. Let's take, do we have, oh, we've got a whole bunch of weight right now. I don't think we can take Bird Person up. I mean, oh, I said Bird Person. Terry Howell III. We can take Queequeg. Let's go up for a second, take a look around. What is happening? There are no fights going on. Wait, what is that? Oh. Okay, I see. The punishment for attacking my clan through the gate is death by drowning. Yeah, so I'm just kind of vexed on this one, guys. Unless maybe if I pick it up, can I put it down like right on top of the bug? Well, I'm clearly struggling this episode, guys. I need to count on your everlasting wisdom to set me right for next episode. So, your homework first is to give me ideas if there are better techniques for taking Jabba into the swamp to collect the bugs, or if it's better just to completely stay out of the swamp. Did it really not drown? It came back. It actually swam all the way back. That's kind of impressive. As impressed as I am, I would like to let you live, but, you know, you're kind of a pain. And everything is going to rally around and try to kill you now. Great, great. Now I gotta get everybody back in the pen. So as I was saying, 1, if you can give me advice on what to do about Jabba and collecting up the bugs, and 2, what to do with this wooden cage, because it seems like an awesome idea to keep Dingus from wandering around, but I don't know how to get him in it. So, struggling with that. So next thing that we wanted to try out today was the grappling hook. It's actually pretty expensive. It's 40 engram points, but still, since we are just swimming in engram points still, I say that now and then something's going to come along that we want to learn and it's going to be really expensive. I wonder if I should just play this smartly and hold off on that for now. Because I don't know. Let me actually check and see, because coming up really soon, I want to be able to make the flak armor. That's actually not terribly expensive. What does all that add up to? About 80. And then we're going to need platform saddles eventually, which we probably can't even look to see how many engram points that needs. Could look it up, but the other screen is so far away. Let's just learn it, right? What's the worst that can happen? We're going to level up a whole bunch anyways as we're building the new base, because all of that construction is just going to get us a ton of experience, I'm hoping. Same like it did when we built the Great Wall of Bruce. So yeah, let's do it. Learn the engram for the grappling hook, and then what do we need to actually build that? It's crafted at the smithy, if I'm not mistaken. So, weapons probably? Ranged? Nope. Where do we find you? Firearms? Nope. Oh, okay, it's considered ammo because we loaded onto the crossbow. Okay, we've actually got enough. We've only got enough for one shot with the amount of metal ingots that we have. Next time we'll have a whole bunch more, so we can try it out a lot more. But this time, let's just grab a couple of stone arrows so that we can get our one shot, and hopefully we don't mess it up. Otherwise, you'll be left in suspense until next time. Okay, sweet, there we go. Grappling hook. So if we drag this over and equip it onto the crossbow, I don't think it actually equips. There we go. Okay, now we got it. Now we're cooking with gas. So, what do we try it out on? I don't know, guys. What do you think? It can shoot pretty far, as far as I know. Should we try to, like, grapple our way up the cliff here? That seems like that'd be kind of a fun test to do. I would grapple up on top of this, but I'm afraid there's no way down. We'd end up dying again as soon as we fall down. Right, so it looks like those rocks we can probably grapple onto. Why don't we try that? Let's see, if we load it up, and then if we right-click, I don't know if it's going to allow us to aim. Okay, cool. And then if we fire, I'm holding down the right-click button. As soon as I let go, oh, if we left-click, that reels us in. If we right-click, it reels it back out. Whee! This is actually pretty fun. Takes me back to my ocarina days. I feel like I just got the hook shot. This is awesome. So I can, like, let the line back out again, and then how do I actually detach it? I'm actually stuck. I don't know how to detach this thing. Okay, I got it. To detach, use crouch. By default is C. So I actually want to reel myself back down. If I can do this safely. This is actually a cool way to rappel down cliff sides, too. And then if I press... Am I on the ground? Yeah. If I press C... Beautiful. So that's really handy, actually. I'll have to craft up some more of those things as soon as we get back next time with all the metal. So next up, guys, is what I believe will be today's main event. We're going to head over to the southeast cave that we have frequented most and see if we can't make our way down to find the artifact of the massive. whatever that means. It's one of the artifacts that we need to eventually summon the boss, the Broodmother. So we never have gone very deep into the cave. Oh, that's the other thing that I keep meaning to look at. I completely forgot. I gotta check out exactly how we can make ghillie armor. So here's the deal, guys. To go into a cave as hot as the one in the southeast that we want to go into and do it properly, you really need the ghillie armor, because that's going to give you very good protection from heat and moderate insulation from the cold. But we need organic polymer to do that. So I was kind of hemming and hawing for a few seconds here, debating how I wanted to go about it. You can actually make a recipe for the shadow steak saute, which apparently actually also gives you plus 50% protection, both hypothermic and hyperthermic, but it only gives you that for 180 seconds. So we could still craft this stuff up if we need to, but I've only got enough to use it twice, which is going to give us 6 minutes of protection down there in the cave, which I don't think is going to be enough. So I might actually make a quick trip up to the northwest so that we can get organic polymer. I think it said we only need 26 pieces to make a full set, so why don't we just do that? Decided to take Terry instead of Queequeg on this mission, guys, just because it's so much quicker. And it was normally encumbered, but I offloaded a whole bunch of stuff. I just took the bare essentials of some meat, our basic tools, the sword, and the rifle with the ammo, just in case, because you never know. In fact, that's a lie. We always know. We always know that something horrible is going to happen, so we need the rifle. I didn't bring the fur armor. I kept the chitin on just because the fur stuff weighs so much. And hopefully we'll be able to make it over to where the penguins are and harvest this stuff quickly enough and then get out before the cold kills us. But if it proves to be too much, we can always just come back with Queequeg. We've officially entered the frigid territories, so clock's ticking. Alright, come here, cuties. So sorry, but Daddy needs some ghillie armor. Wait, where did it go? Oh, we hit it so hard the body went under the snow. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. Come here. Where do they go? Or do they just disappear? If they're not big enough, do they just disappear? Oh, no, I think I can see it under the snow right there. Terry, you're getting in the way. Just go lay down. Go lay down, Terry. Good. Alright, so where was that one popping its head up out of the snow? I think I see... Oh, God, I don't know. Well, here's a big one right here. We only got 2 organic polymer, and we need, what, 26? Jeez, maybe I should have made the wooden club. You guys were telling me in the comments that the wooden club is better, but according to the Gamepedia, it's actually the exact same. They rank both the metal sword and the wooden club at 5 stars for harvesting organic polymer. And what happens when I hit one of those little guys with the sword? They just explode. It looks like they fall, or they like clip through the world. They go under the surface somehow. Okay, cool. So we got 5 off of that one. 4 off of that. Alright, we've got 31, and I just confirmed that we only need 26 to craft a full set of ghillie armor. So let's get out of here before any more unnecessary penguin deaths take place. And, you know, before we freeze. There's that too. But Bruce cares more about the welfare of the penguins than he does about himself. That's why he just butchered so many with a sword. So I think we might actually have to quickly, before this stuff expires, go out and make our, harvest rather. Let's see, how much time do we have on that? We got 23 minutes, so there's plenty of time. No need to rush. We do have a little bit of hide, bless you. And we also have not enough. I think we need 40 hides to actually craft the full set of armor. We need to learn the engrams as well. Alright, so ghillie. Huh, maybe we don't actually craft that at the smithy. Do we craft that? Oh, we do. We just do that normally. So we need that polymer back, we need the hide, and we need fiber. I think we probably already have enough fiber. Let's grab all this organic polymer back. Gill and the hide as well. We need the hide. Yeah, we need 11 more pieces of hide. And it just hit me right now how insanely stupid I am for being very inefficient. I should have taken, it would have been a little bit slower, but I should have taken Queequeg, and we could have picked up a lot of the metal on the way back. Although maybe it would have slowed down the trip too much, and the organic polymer would have expired by the time we got back. It would have been close. We could have just taken a little bit of the metal. So yeah, 2020 hindsight. Anyways, live and learn. Moving on. Bruce, you're looking sharp, brother. Oh my god. You look like the creature from the Black Lagoon. But that is fantastic. This ghillie armor is just gorgeous. Oh, you're going to be the talk of the runway. Well, I think that we're pretty much all set at this point. We've got this ghillie armor to protect us. The reason I was kind of upset that we didn't stop to get that metal is because that is a core ingredient. We don't have any more metal right now, so we can't craft more shotgun ammo, so we're not going to have the shotgun. But we will at least have our rifle. We've got the crossbow with some regular stone arrows all hooked up in there. So, I guess there's no time like the present. We're as ready as we are going to be. Why don't we fly, or we might be encumbered on Terry. Maybe we'll ride Ghost just around the corner here and get over to the cave so we can check things out. Alrighty, here we are, guys. Saul! Oh god. It's been so long and he's still alive. God bless him. He has not been bored to death. Are you in a coma? Well, you got some level ups from the sheer experience over time, I can imagine. So what should we upgrade on you? I don't know. None of it really matters because we're never getting you out of this cave. But because you're a scorpion, let's just bump up that melee damage a little bit. You know what? We actually could have used him to explore this cave more. Why don't you come along for the ride, Saul? You know what? It's been a while. Let's put you to use. Why don't you come along? You can watch our back as we make our way exploring down into the cave here. I think that I'll keep the rifle at the ready. And then we can always switch over to the sword, I guess, if we need to. It's actually really kind of bright in here. Gamma 2.3? Yeah, that seems okay. I don't remember it being so bright. But in any case, we haven't gone very deep into this cave ever, so it'll be interesting to see what we find. Now that we're not in a rush to either get out because we're dying or because we're just in here strictly for gold. Can you fit through here, Saul? Or is this another... another place that you get stuck? How do you live in this cave? You can't go anywhere. Come on, follow Saul. He's stuck. He just keeps running in circles now. The pathing on this game. Come on, Wildcard. Help a brother out. Brother needs a scorpion to go deep down into a cave, and he just gets confused. First sign of trouble. What are we gonna do? Let's just keep going. I don't know why. Maybe just because it's in the south, and the south I associate with being nice and safe. But I do feel like this is hopefully a safer cave than the one that we went in last time. I feel less likely to run into a whole bunch of either snakes, although we have seen onyx in here before. Alright, I think, do we have to make this jump? I really, really don't want to make this jump. Oh, I can see onyx over there. At least one. Oh boy. I'm not confident to make this jump. How far can we jump? Not very far. Oh god. This could be death on wheels, but here goes nothing. Okay. Whew. I figured we had to be able to jump that, because I'm pretty sure this is the only direction that we can go in. Yeah, there's the artifact right there. That's it. And we only encountered one onyx on the way down. Although, what happened last time with that other cave, a whole bunch of stuff spawned in behind us. So, we'll have to be ready for that. What's up over here? Is this a different way down? Are there like a couple different ways in and out? Maybe we'll try going back up that way. But I at least want to make sure we get this artifact. And a good night to you, sir. Is there a way? Were we supposed to come around that way somehow? I don't know if we can make that jump, can we? Okay, I guess we can. So, access the inventory, artifact container, and then summon the broodmother. Okay, we can't do that. I guess that's what we actually see. I thought that we had to go to one of the obelisks to summon. But let's grab this anyways. Artifact of the Massive. Cool. So we did it, guys. We got our first artifact. About 28 episodes in, or whatever number we're on. But that's exciting. So we are slowly, slowly meaning we are on our first one, but we are slowly making our way towards being able to summon the Broodmother, which we are nowhere near ready for, but when the day comes, I'm sure Bruce will rise to the challenge. Cool. Yeah, there's Saul, who finally decided to join us. Thanks. A little late to the party now that I've finished and cleared out the cave. So I was like, oh, did I miss all the action? Oh, no. Oh, I totally wanted to help and not sit back here where it's nice and safe. Yeah, I see the kind of partner you would have been, Saul, if we got you out of this cave. Or maybe you're just repaying me for not actually getting you out of the cave in the first place. Anyways, we made it, guys. We made it to the deepest depths of our first cave to recover the artifact. Let's mount up on Ghost, head back to camp. Alright, so let's stash that artifact away nice and safe. Leave it in there until we manage to get all the other ones and summon the Broodmother about 300 episodes from now. Well, with all that stuff being done, guys, I'm checking out the total record time at this point, and I may have misspoke and bitten off more than we could chew when I said that we would tame the Bronto today. I think that might extend the episode a little bit too long from I'm judging based on how long we're going and how much we're going to cut this down. So I think that we might save that for next time. We'll probably tame up the Bronto next week, although also touching on the schedule, I know that after the Survival of the Fittest match, or somewhere during the match this past week if you saw it, I was telling you guys that I don't want that to get too repetitive, but I do always see sort of a mix of comments after the fact saying that a lot of people really like it and they even watch Survival of the Fittest, even if they don't watch this. And kind of vice versa, too. So I see both sides of it. I've been kind of debating about the schedule. So for now, I think I'm going to keep it with this being on Saturdays and Survival of the Fittest on Wednesdays. But especially where we're getting into the summer months, I may actually add another episode of Ark per week. It's something that I've been thinking about, maybe doing 2 episodes of this and 1 episode of Survival of the Fittest each week. So let me know what you think about that sort of a schedule. But for now, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. We did lose Bird Person, which was a tragedy that we have unfortunately grown used to. So next time, we'll probably take Queequeg over to round up some of that metal and tame another Bird Person. Not that you can replace a Bird Person, but we can get a Bird Person the third, or however many Bird Persons we're up to at this point. So we did that. We got our first artifact this episode, and you guys know your homework. You got to help me out with the cementing paste on Jabba and with this wooden cage, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong with those 2 things. But tips are always appreciated. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you all next time. So have a good one, and as always, from the Black Lagoon, at ease, Minutemen.